I'm back. My still there? Everybody hear me? Hope so. I'd hate to. It just doesn't. Hope everything's coming through. But I'm back. My nephew came by and was kind enough to drop off my birthday gifts. So thank you, Dano. I appreciate it. Got me some nice stuff, and I look forward to whooping his butt with them in a future time. Got magic cards and whatnot. Okay, so let's get back into it where we left off. Alright, so ended up in Ranger Station Foxtrot, checking on a Deathclaw attack. Let's see, who do I need to talk to? Oh, probably this person.
Yeah?
Let's see. I need to confirm your report about great cons with a trained Deathclaw.
You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained Deathclaws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error.
Alright, okay, completed. Okay, tell Sergeant Reyes. Okay. Link told me her story.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. There was a lot of talk about expelling her from the Rangers, especially once the gambling and drinking started. Being posted here is her second and last chance, and so far, I'm not impressed. Link's jumpy all the time, and the others are sick of it.
Close that. Alright, well, that's enough. Later.
Be careful out there.
Alright. Well, we, confirmed everything. Plenty of stuff still to do. So let's go turn this one in. I'll probably get sent to Camp Golf because of all the miscommunication.
Hello.
That power armor?
Hey, welcome aboard.
Heavy trooper. Neat. Can't pickpocket his armor, so guess we'll just move on. Alright, Reyes, where you at?
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Let's see. The Rangers' versions of the reports they sent to Camp Golf don't match what you received.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Alright,
Bye.
let's do this. Oop, leveled up too. Let's see. Craft ammo using alternate materials. Scrap metal, tin cans. Ooh, achievement. Neat. It's like gonna spawn you in right next to a fire. Good luck. Alright, Camp Golf. Let's just find the guy I gotta confront. Looks like he's in that tent, maybe?
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Oh, okay. Looks like it's out behind the place, not near the tent. Okay. I guess it would make better sense. Veteran Ranger.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
I want your armor. Is there a door in this place? Nope. Can't steal his gear either. it's pretty sure everything else is working, but if anyone is interested, this is what I'm listening to tonight.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now. Time's right for a feud.
Okay, haven't done this one. Let's see, some terminals are protected and can't be accessed without a password. If your science skill is high enough, you can attempt to hack the terminal. Selecting the correct password will grant you access. If your guess is incorrect, you'll be shown how many letters match the correct password in the correct location. Okay, this seems like the old way of doing it too. You have 4 tries to guess correctly. If you fail, the terminal will remain inaccessible until you own the password. You can exit the hacking at any time and try again. However, exiting the terminal will force its security to reset, delaying your ability to start hacking again. Okay. See if the bracket thing still works. Are there any brackets? Yeah, so start with that one. Got rid of one. Let's see. One correct. Balance is replenished. Always nice. Okay, so slaves had one correct one. So spends wouldn't work for the S's. Nothing else matches. It's not going to be Spires. LA, not going to be that one. A, that one's got the A in the right spot. It also has an E, so that wouldn't work. Turned. It's got the E in the right spot. 4 correct. Okay, so turned is it's got U. NED, that's got 4. There we go. Nice. Lucky 38 executive override. Starting.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion. Time's right for a feud.
Alright, Chief.
I'm occupied at the moment. Come. I'm occupied at the moment. I'm occupied at the moment. Come see me when I'm on the balcony.
We got ourselves a little ranger.
Just because he's drinking.
I'm occupied at the moment. Come see me when I'm on the balcony.
Well. Okay. Sleep in a bed. Alright, it's 8 p.m. Let's give him 12 hours. See if that changes anything. Alright. Do. Alright, well, he's not here anymore.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now. Time's right.
Let's see what the balcony. Still. Is he up there? Oh, okay. Second floor balcony. It's out on the radio check. Alright. Let's do this.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Alright, tell me about yourself.
Folks around here call me the chief, but handling's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well, but I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol Rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm Rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other Rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Let's see, why don't the ranger stations send the intel directly to the troopers?
Comm Rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Golf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Okay. Do you know anything about the problems?
I don't know Technical Sergeant Reyes, but coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Things get mixed up, people get confused. Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now. What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here.
Alright, can you give me any advice?
Well, the logical thing to do is to check with the patrol rangers and comm officers. Don't be too discouraged if some things don't match up. Different people see different things, and sometimes the meaning gets twisted, lost in static from person to person.
Let's talk about something else.
Shoot.
See, I'm investigating some intel problems for Technical Sergeant Reyes.
Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here. Shoot.
Alright.
This again?
Okay, so... See, what do you know about Cesar?
The best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be. Except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Where did he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
How did a follower wind up becoming Caesar?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots, or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam.
What happened to Graham after Hoover Dam?
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
So that was the end of Graham?
It's not that clear cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
Are the Blackfoots part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is their chief, father, and god, all rolled into one.
Alright.
Shoot.
Alright. Let's go ahead. I know you're the one who's manipulating intelligence data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
In his office. That's where we were just at. I'm gonna go nuts. Woo! See a gun on your hip. Don't start a fight, old man. Okay, it's downstairs.
Morning.
All right.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
But you're inventing your own intelligence reports? I've seen in the logs and talked to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
Why did you do it?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever gonna be able to pull out.
Aren't you fighting for the people in New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
I have an idea of it, but how does spreading false intel help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care.
Hey,
Senators,
Troggy.
Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day.
Gotta stretch.
It's been so many
Thank you.
years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10?
I'm just stretching.
Patrol
up.
the whole length of the Colorado
Just
for
stretching.
hundreds of
Good.
miles? Holding this dam. It'll be the death of us.
Oh, and a hydrate. Oh. Nice, nice. I did some martial arts back in 2014, 2015. Good stuff, good stuff. But what does that accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too
Well, thanks
far.
for coming and lurking,
I had to
Troggy.
stop.
I appreciate it. Oh, here, what we'll do is we'll give Troggy her shout out. So, if y'all don't know, she makes some good stuff. So, incense and whatnot. So, go check it out. Alright. Well, what do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
What will you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam. Oliver and the Senator are ruined.
What about you and the Rangers?
Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them.
Well, Caesar's dead. What more do you need?
The Legion is more than just Caesar. It's got the momentum of thousands of men behind it. They're not just gonna roll off into Arizona if we give them a good shove.
Alright. You convinced me. Your secret is safe.
I don't know if you're working for Caesar, or if desperation's made me a heck of a lot more persuasive. Either way, this is the right thing to do. Now, I trust we're done discussing this. I'm gonna step through that door and pretend like we never had this talk.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Interesting. Alright, well. Let's try heartache by the numbers then. Yeah, that'll get me over there, and then I can start checking stuff out as I go. Oh, I guess the closest thing is, can't McCurran then. Oh, can't fast travel from this location. Let's try again. Pew pew. Like houses. Greenhouse door. NCR sharecropper farms. Okay. Well, farms are important. gun runners. That's one of the things I needed to come up on.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gun runners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory.
Let's see. So who are the gun runners?
Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. If you ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware, there's a good chance that it came from one of our factories.
Do you work for the gun runners?
For around 5 years now. I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff.
Any chance I can get a tour of the factory?
None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business.
Who's in charge of the gun runners?
Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gun runners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up.
Alright, well, Contreras sent me. McCarran needs a lot more guns and ammo.
Shit, is he serious? The 25% increase in weapons is doable, but a 50% increase in ammunition is nuts. Just don't have the supplies on hand to meet that kind of demand for new weapons.
Let's see, maybe I can help you out with those supplies?
Well, I guess so. Look, we just need metal, and lots of it. We can handle the weapons, but we just need extra scrap to melt down for the bullets. I'll give you some caps for each piece of metal you bring me. Anything like scrap, cans, or any basic junk made of metal will do. I'll need at least 100 pieces to have enough for the bullets. I'll cash in whatever you got until we have enough. Good luck.
Alright, I've got some scrap for you.
Alright, what you got?
Never mind.
Well, keep at it.
Okay, so... Alright, later.
Later.
Okay, interesting enough.
Hello, potential customer. Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Alright. Show me what you have for sale.
I am ready to process our transaction.
Seven. What? 8730. Hunting revolver. Lever action shotgun. Medicine set. 45. 70. Service rifle. Ooh. That's definitely. Ooh, new trail carbine. What is that? And a varmint rifle. Peter's still in okay condition. I can see swiping out for that sniper rifle. £2. Do need a better trail carbine. Five is a lot. And a sniper rifle. Lever action shotgun seems nice. DPS 53. 6.7 times 7. 6.4 times 7. Guess it just fires quicker. Oh well. Let's see, that's some impressive weaponry. Where did it all come from?
All Gunrunner merchandise is constructed on site.
What is this place?
This is the New Vegas branch of the Gunrunners, supplying the wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155.
Alright, goodbye.
Come back and see us again soon.
Okay. Now I'll begin to collect scrap. What do you got, Eddie?
Fine by me.
Oh, I've got extra revolvers and pistols here. I got a lever action shotgun. Oh well. And he's got my nice trail carbine. Alright. Oh man. Alright, so let's go ahead.
Hello. Welcome,
Sell
sir
all
or
the
madam.
stuff I don't
Do
need.
you wish to...
How'd you get inside there?
This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault.
Okay. Alright. Goodbye.
Come back and see us again soon.
Besides East Gates. Is this in prison? Crimson Caravan, okay.
Hey, is your friend one of those elite troops we've been hearing about?
Keep forgetting to turn the radio back on. Uh-oh.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Oh, Ringo. Alright. Oh, what's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Well, who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
Alright. Goodbye, man.
I'll see you around.
It seems that the territories are about to blow up.
Despite our strength, the Legion army looks fierce enough to make me waver.
Things are getting stranger.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company, New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Let's see. I'd like to know more about the Crimson Caravan Company.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How long y'all been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
You're well dressed for this place.
Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
Alright, do y'all have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market. And the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
Let's talk about something else.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
Okay, I'll take it. What do you need to do? Or what do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
All right. Goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. How can I help you today?
Who are you?
The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler. Can I help you with something?
Is there any work to be had here?
You know, hiring isn't really my department. You should talk to Miss McLafferty about work for hire.
Alright, goodbye. Nothing to say. Okay.
It seems that the territories are about to blow up.
There's a guard. More caravanners. Blake.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland.
Let's see. McCarran needs a regular shipment of Brahmin meat and spices for the mess hall.
Won't be a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working with us back home, and we could get meat from the local Brahmin ranchers. The bigger issue is payment. To supply the camp with meat will cost some serious caps.
Alright. McCarran has plenty of caps to cover the shipment. They'll deal with the cost.
Excellent. We should be able to get the shipment started in about a week.
Alright, show me what you got for sale.
Can do.
I wasn't able to get any discounts, but I'm not really... My character's not really made for talking people out of stuff, so... Kiwi Rep Custom Action. I wonder what that goes on to. Grenade, rifle, long barrel. Increase range. Mercenaries. Tiny, tiny babies. All I need to know about pediatrics. Go ahead and get that long barrel. See if I can attach that to my... we'll get some 44 rounds. Later.
See ya.
Order increased by 4. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. even know what those books are for. I thought those were stuff for help me learn stuff. Oh well. Guess we'll figure it out as we go. Pitch in at the Crimson Carrier if you're looking for care. Okay, well, I've done that. Is there more to do?
Hello.
Seems like there is. Let's Is there more I can do?
Welcome back.
Goodbye.
It's...
Guess I gotta turn that one in and then keep coming back for more jobs.
Despite our strength, the Legion Army looks fierce enough to...
Alright then. East Gate, North Gate. Let's see. I got the items. Okay, so it's got long barrel on it now. Okay, let's turn this in, and then we'll probably call it for this evening. Either upstairs or in this area.
Hello.
Hello.
A little busy at the moment, but I can talk.
What is this place?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Are you a scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
Alright, what's your role here, then?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
You need help with anything?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Mercenaries? What for?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Alright, thank you. Goodbye.
Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
Hello. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Actually, I have an invoice for you from Alice McLafferty.
From Alice? I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
You mentioned Vault 22. I might be willing to help.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
Alright, I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Yeah, I'd say so.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand? We need only reach out and take it, and for that, I need you.
What do you need me to do?
I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand?
Yeah.
Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Well, just say I've already been to Vault 22, and I've got some info here if you want it.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
By the way, you never warned me about the dangers of that. Well, he couldn't have. No problem, I can wait.
I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
Alright, I'd be careful with that data though. You didn't see the plants in the vault.
Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested. We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake. Have a little faith in us.
No. Whoa.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Something I can do for you? I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
Well, I'm here to provide support. Is there anything you might need help with?
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
Let's see. You seem calm given the facts how bad they are.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
Alright, who are the fiends?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them. And they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
Let's see, I'll go to Vault 3 and see if I can find your ranger.
That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
Let's see, I could look into who's leaking NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Alright. Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, so got a couple more quests in. Plenty of stuff we can work on next time. Alright, so... and I haven't saved for a while, so it'd be a good point to do so. Alright, good enough. Quit for now. Call it a night. Well, good night, everybody. I appreciate those who stopped by and said hey. Y'all have a good rest of the evening, and we'll get to some more of this later. Probably over the weekend, maybe. Good night, y'all.